Hello and welcome back to Voyager Across the Unknown. Last time we failed in Sector 3. However, we need to put some context around our failure in Sector 3, because when we did it on survival, we also pretty much failed in Sector 3. I mean, we technically got to the end of it, but it was not a successful getting to the end of it. It was getting to the end of it with no resources. So I'm not overly surprised that we didn't succeed the first time we tried it on the harder difficulty. I think that we have a couple of things that we need to work out, and we've got a little bit more time for this episode, so we're going to go in, we're going to look at our problems, and we're going to try and make a list of everything that we need to fix about our ship. Also, because we're restarting the sector, it's going to regenerate the sector, so we might end up with a sector that's slightly easier for us, we might have less random attacks, which might help. We'll see. Anyway, we're not starting a new game, are we? No, that's fine. Just thought I'd double check before clicking OK. Okay, in we go.
Personal log, Lieutenant.
Don't need that. We have the morale penalty. Okay, so as you can see, immediately we're in a new sector. Is that a repair station? It's a trading station. Oh, okay. Is that a repair station? Crew for hire. Oh, my hopes are dashed. That would have been so good. Wow, you know what the problem is in this sector? Where's the deuterium? What? Like, no, actually, where is the deuterium? There's one here, and that's it. The previous sector that it generated had like 5 or 6. Well, this is horrible. Okay, so we have a little bit of a different system setup as well. Yeah, I think this might be a good place to go. Okay. Oh, that is interesting. We could also try just going here. Also, this must be something, because this is not got a question mark on it. Yeah. Okay. These as well don't have anything on them. That is interesting. Yeah, these are just unmarked things. Okay, very odd. Right. Let's have a look at our problems. So problem number 1, our hull is not full. It's not, like, terrible, it's just not full, which is a problem. Another problem is our morale. Our morale is absolutely awful right now. And if our morale was higher, it would solve some of our issues. In fact, what bonuses do you get for max morale? So it makes building and upgrading and repairing quicker, which is nice. And it means that your hero ability cooldown in combat is better. Yeah, that could be beneficial for us. We're currently repairing these, which is fine. Yeah, I think obviously repair everything is a good start. Then we need to think about things. We got 26 cycles. It takes a long amount of time to go between individual places right now. Well, not too long. The only problem is with our current sector, if we leave our current sector, we cannot come back. And the reason we can't come back is because there's no deuterium. And you need to have deuterium in the sector to come back, because you need fuel to then leave again, right? Unless this is the final sector that we go to. So that puts us in an odd situation. Now, we also know that we need to be able to defeat this enemy right here. This is our big problem, the enemy who's on that place. Also, I just realized I need to do a new manual save as well, so we can reload this exact one if we want to. There we go. Right. So, what was our problem defeating that one? Do I have people on the phaser control? I have someone on the phaser control room. I have someone on the shield generator. I have nobody on the torpedo launch bay. What does this do? Increases room efficiency. What does that mean? Does that mean it increases the damage? I'm not entirely sure what room efficiency actually means for a torpedo launch bay. Maybe it means it's quicker cooldown as well, because it does have a cooldown in combat. Yeah, no idea. We need to think about that. Is there anything else that we could potentially do that would help us in combat? Main engineering doesn't help in combat, does it? No, because it's warp core repair rate, which is not any way related to actual combat. Okay. I think what we need to do is we need to repair these, repair the workshop, and then build some combat rooms. It might even be worth us, and this sounds crazy, just building shield generators. Like, just go shield generator, shield generator, shield generator, shield generator. The only problem was when we ran into that Vidian ship previously, we weren't able to get through their shields. The problem wasn't necessarily that our shields weren't holding, because we survived for a while. The problem was we weren't getting through their shields. The other option is that we go phaser control room, and just stick them in here and just try and blast our way through problems. Do we have any resources we actually we're full on? No. So we have no resources at all is one of the other major issues that we have. The reason I was thinking is because we could go to the trading station, but we have no, actual resources. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave this as long as we can. Let's go grab some food. I think that's a sensible thing to start. We're not grabbing the duranium, because if we grab that now, we'll go over our max. So that's fine. So that's repairing. We can now repair the workshop. Let's go. Mess hall is done. Wonderful. We'll go into normal food rations. And then, I guess I just build phaser rooms. That's the only thing I can think of that's actually going to work here. Wait, is it actually going to let me do that? I'm assuming no. No. Okay. Thought I'd try. So that's going to be 7 cycles. Once you finish the next one, we'd love to do... once they finish the next one, we'd love to do another phaser room. How much does it cost in terms of titanium? 35. Okay, so yeah, 2 phaser rooms is going to be our strategy this time. We have to hunt the animals. Please don't give me the morale down. Okay, that's actually huge. Okay, wonderful. Let's head in here. Workshop is done. Fantastic. Okay, so that's good. Trade. Food for titanium. That's a no from me, but, it's okay. Right. Oh no. Alright, hit me with it. A biolab? That's fine. Don't worry about it. I was worried for a second there it was going to be horrible. It's not that bad. Just wants us to build a biolab. I don't really want more crew. So I'm going to head down here. Right. And let's go for the shuttle. Don't destroy the shuttle. Don't destroy the shuttle. Absolutely bang average is fine for us here. Let's build another phaser control room. Now, talking about phaser control rooms, how much do they cost in terms of energy? 9 energy. So that's going to put us to 183. It's going to put us to 192. So we need to save a little energy. Aero Shuttle Bay, you're off. So that means that we're 4 energy off where we need to be. If we got anything else we can switch off. I can switch off the second science lab. Yeah. Second science lab is our option there. Okay. Could grab some duranium. Our hull is still absolutely horrible as well. There's not much we can do about that. We could probably grab the deuterium now. That I think is acceptable. Yeah, let's risk getting some more here. 2 crew joined Voyager? No! Okay, at least we got some deuterium. So we've got 26 cycles currently. I think if we got an... What would we give up for deuterium? Would we give up food for deuterium? Maybe. Let's see what the trading station has. Phaser control room done. Nice, okay. That's a huge help for us. Tritanium for deuterium. Yeah, we have to. We have to do tritanium for deuterium. That's way too good. I know that obviously we're gonna have problems with our tritanium, but it's fine for now. Okay, there's nothing else on the current tier that I can get there. Is there anything I can get here that would help us? This would be great, potentially. Metaphasic shield rooms are also great. Resources are fine. Saving a little energy could be good. We should maybe just research that anyway. How much are we saving? Let's just have a look. So this is currently using 4, so that would save us 1 energy. The problem is it's 100 science for 1 energy currently. That's a bad deal. The waste disassembler. I don't know what we need to make it, but it could potentially be really good. It gives you a very small amount of deuterium, but we're not actually using that much deuterium right now. Last time we made it was later in the game, but earlier in the game that might actually pay off. Yeah, let's wait till we get to 100. So 2 cycles for that to be done. Okay. Oh, no. Can I save here, by the way? Nope. Okay. This isn't too bad. Okay. So cloaking prototype, I still don't know what that does. As in, I know what it does, but I don't know if that's the right option. I think I might go shield hacking, instant shield recharge, evasive maneuvers. I don't know if that's too defensive, but let's try it.
What are your orders, Captain?
My orders are that you take out their warp core.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain.
Okay, I think they just showed their starboard side to us. But no, they're showing us the port side, I think, right?
Ability ready, Captain.
Okay. Wait, if they're showing us their port side, let's go for the shields.
The port side, Captain.
It's fine.
Ability ready, Captain.
And again.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Okay.
An enemy is fled, Captain.
Perfect. Okay, that's exactly what we wanted. Here, your weapons are extremely weak.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Okay, protect our bow.
Moving to defend the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Okay, our shields are back up. See, it looks like we've done a lot of damage to the warp core side. Let's go for their port side. It'll take us a while to get there, but that's okay. 1,500 is in range.
Ability ready, Captain.
Let's go. Looks like I'm hitting their shields, actually.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain.
Kind of happy just hitting whatever side we're at.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Okay, cool. Now they're actually destroyed. Go for the weapons
Moving
next.
to attack the front, Captain.
Okay. That was fine. Okay, that was fine. We took a little hull damage, but actually not as much as you would think we would take. We got food, we got morale, we got science. We didn't get the tritanium. We got the tritanium. Okay. Let's go. I think it's enough tritanium. It might not be, but let's at least have a look. Phaser control room 2 is done. I'm 4 above. Oh, yes. We knew we were going to be 4 above. Switch that off. Okay. I need 40 tritanium. We may end up with 40 tritanium once we do that. Are we happy with our current situation? I think I'm happy. I think it's fine. I don't think it's great, but I think it's fine. I think that 2 phaser control rooms is a great place to be. Now, could we build another shield room? No. Okay. In which case, our option here is we save the game and we try the fight. If we're not strong enough for the fight, we can always reload this save and see what else we can do in this current situation. But I think this is okay. Captain, we've reached the cloud. Orders, approach. Right, hold skip all this. Hold skip all this. I'll support your optimism to give us morale. Beam at board. Okay. And then we know it's a trap. Because no matter what you choose, it's a trap. Battle stations. Let's go. Reckons we're slightly stronger. Well, you know,
what are your orders, Captain?
Go for the weapons until we can see whether they, see what way they turn. I was thinking we could do this, just increase our
ability ready,
weapons for now.
Shields down, Captain.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. They're back up. Done damage to the weapons already.
Ability ready, Captain.
I see, yeah, keep hitting their weapons if you can.
Shields down, Captain.
That's fine. Defend starboard.
Moving to defend the starboard side, Captain.
Okay. Okay.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Their weapons are out. We're done. We did it. Okay. So 2 more phaser banks was what we needed. We got food, duranium, and morale. No tritanium, unfortunately. Oh, but this is hull breach on deck 4. Yes, we've had this before, but this is fine. Captain, the Kazon were continuously matching our shield frequency. They know our access codes. They were targeting our transporter modules. They took one when they boarded the ship. Alright, yeah. So we've done this before, and then we choose the option to let them have the module this time. That's what we're going to do. We use linked beaming, because we already have linked beaming. We let them have the module. Chakotay then says, "What, are you stupid?" And we go, yes, we are. Right. Cool. And that puts us here. Which is not too bad. I think I'm kind of happy with our current situation. I don't think this is terrible. I think this is perfectly reasonable. Let's do another save. We're going to make sure that we save a lot if we can. I think this is perfectly reasonable. Alright. Oh, and we've already reached our optimal parameters. Voyager is now better prepared. Understood, Lieutenant. Perhaps it's time we move on then. Hey, so now we can actually just leave this sector if we want to, which is crazy to just be like, I'm out. But I guess it's because there's no story bits here, which is kind of weird. Anyway. Wait, so does it just skip the entire story of this sector? That doesn't seem right, but okay. Let's go here. We have no deuterium to actually move on to the next sector. You know what we should do? Oh no, there's still risk. We could get attacked. I was going to say what we should do is just like put our warp core down and find a way to live with it on like the lower amount, but yeah, I don't know. We could head over here. Yeah. I don't think we can put our warp core down. How many cycles is it to the next system? 5 cycles away. Okay. And the next system is Nebula. How much is it's 8 cycles to that one. I think we want to go to this system first. Which one's this one? Faces. Oh, we don't want to do Faces before we do Neelix's one. Yeah, it's gonna be it's going to be difficult to not do Faces before. We have to do Faces first with our current layout. There's no way that we can do Faces second because this is so far away. I was thinking about it in my head. I'm like, could we? But no, like realistically, this is at least 16 cycles away from here. Yeah, that's not gonna work. There's just no way that works because we're not gonna have the deuterium to make that happen. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to roll the dice on Faces, probably. Do I have a work crew free? I do. So you're gonna assign to hull repair. Okay, I'm gonna go here first. This will determine what we do. Okay, so we didn't get tritanium on that one. Okay, that's important. So that didn't get tritanium. Means we cannot get tritanium here. In which case, let's head up here, grab the food, and we'll leave this system. Okay. Let's go for as much food as we can. 15 crew got sick, and I got 300 morale down. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, is there a way that I can reduce my energy output temporarily? Well, I could turn off stellar cartography and the workshop for now. How much do I need it to get down to? let's just do that. I need to get 51. Shuttle bay is going to be switched off. I'm going to switch off the phaser control rooms. I should use the hotkey. Yeah, I should use the hotkey. That's fine. Do we even care about... Yeah, no, maybe I just turn off all the phaser control rooms. Where's the other one? Torpedo launch bay. We'll turn that off. Where's the other phaser control room? Maybe we don't have another phaser control room? Oh, I thought we did, but anyway. I guess I'll turn off the shield generator. There we go. Mess hall can stay on. I have to see what I can get rid of that's not going to be a huge, like, harm to us. I can't turn off the battery compartment for obvious reasons. I guess torpedo launch bay can go off. Navigational deflector seems too important. Transporter room does not use energy. Ah, okay. I mean, I could turn off the holodeck, but, like, our morale's actually too bad for us to do that. If I turn off the cargo bay, I think I keep what's in the cargo bay, right? Yes. Alright. So let's turn it off. And now we've got 10 cycles of battery. That might do for now. And the reason I've done this is because we know that we can get to the next system. And that's fine. We can see what this is through something. That might be the Dreadnought probe we didn't investigate last time. Yeah, I'm going to head here. Okay. I deliberately went one fewer. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this back up again. And now we can switch a whole bunch of things back on. Right. Cool. Can't switch the... Well, I can switch the science lab on if I don't switch something else. Oh, the shield generator was the other one. Yeah, I know. Let's take out one phaser control room for the science lab, maybe? A waste disassembler is what I wanted to try. I don't know if it's the right move, but we'll do that. Toggle on the science lab for now. Yeah. Okay, we got 9 cycles in here, which is not too bad. Okay. Sick bays in 4 cycles going to get rid of some people, which will help our morale then. Nebula, yeah. Oh wait, I turned off stellar cartography previously. I turned it back on, that's fine. Alright, what is it? You know what? Save. Save. That's the thing we should be thinking. Save. What is it? Food? Okay. That's not terrible. We can get morale down from food, but we didn't. We got 4 more injured, which means that the people getting repaired out of sickbay aren't going to get any... isn't going to fix our morale, but, you know, that's fine. Sure, I'll stock up on the deuterium. If I don't, then we failed anyway. I promise that in the next 40 cycles, 15 of them will be 10 plus morale. I don't know if that's good. Okay. We've encountered a small Talaxian ship that has been destroyed. Sensors indicate that the crew managed to escape in a single shuttle, which is now stranded on a desolate moon with its life support failing. They're asking for rescue with no ship to return to. I'll let them use our shuttle bay and refuel before setting off to their home. 200 morale and 4 dilithium. I'll take it. The thing about the dilithium is I believe we now have enough to upgrade main engineering. Yeah, we do. But there is no way that we don't have the deuterium production to actually support upgrading that. Okay, this is the Dreadnought. That's what I'm going for. Something? Yeah, I'll treat everybody in the next 40 cycles. Maybe. Possibly. Okay, so that's not what that is. Let's go here. Really hope one of these is deuterium. Well, we know where we can get 500 deuterium if we can get back to the other system. I joke. But is that the correct move? Okay, let's figure this out. So, where are we here? So if I drop this down, we can get 12 savings. How long does it take us to get back to the other system? So specifically to here, it takes us 6 cycles to get to here. So it's 6 cycles there, 6 cycles back. So it's 12 cycles with 12 less deuterium per cycle. Well, yeah. It's 12 cycles. Well, actually, what I should be thinking... I'm thinking about it the wrong way. I should be thinking about it in that I'm using 24 deuterium. So I'm going 6 one way, which is 144. And I'm going 6 the other way, which is another 144. So it's 288 deuterium in order to get 500 deuterium. So it is worth it, right? That is definitely worth it. Okay. Well, I mean, now that I've worked that out, I mean, there's nothing more to do, right? It's just a simple matter of turning everything off again. Never turn that back on. Shield generator off. Cargo bay off. In fact, I can probably turn the other cargo bay off as well. What else did I turn off previously? I turn off engineering. Oh, torpedo was turned off, definitely. I only have 5 cycles where I can do this, though. Could take a penalty here. Could do that. But it doesn't actually increase our number of cycles. Can't turn off the battery compartment. Engineering could go off, but that won't help us. I could turn off the other science lab. And an emergency quarters. I actively want to be on batteries. Yeah, if I can only do 5 cycles, we might as well have those turned on then. Right. And then we're going to go to... Well, actually, do I care about if I'm on batteries or not? I do if it means the science lab on or off. So yes, I do. Okay. Wait, are we going to run out of deuterium? Is that actually our problem? Yeah, we're going to have one gray cycle. I did this incorrectly. No. I think I might need to reload. We're going to have 3 gray cycles. Nope. Yep. That's fine. At least when I do this, that's going to help a little bit. Did it turn things back on? No. There we go. That helps a little bit. We got 1 battery cycle left. I know if I turn off the science lab, we can sit here. So let's do that, and let's head back to this, which is gonna be deuterium. Let's go. Ho ho ho! It is. I took hull damage, but that's okay. Right. I need to turn at least some things back on. We can't go around with this little amount of things on. That's okay. Torpedo launch bay on. Science labs on. Oh, actually one of them off. Emergency quarters back on. The shield generator on. Mess hall on. I actually forgot I didn't have the mess hall on. That was probably really annoying people. As in, the people on the ship. What am I missing? I thought I had enough for everyone. I thought I had enough quarters for everyone. I guess I didn't. I guess I'm still 9 under. Okay. How long till you... heal these people. Three more. In 3 cycles, we'll then be at 0 morale. However, I am now taking a morale penalty for being under our morale, which is not great, but it's fine if we don't enter combat. Okay. Deuterium. Well, I don't actually have any great need for duranium right now, so we'll just take the safe option. Go 1 cycle here. Waste disassembler is done. Okay. I probably should have done this first. What do I need to make a waste disassembler? 5 bioneural gel packs. I need to build the biolab at some point, but I can't. Because it will use food, and food is another resource we don't have. Okay, I should always check what I need to build things before I... or what I need to build things before I research them, but that's okay. Right, this one? Well, this is pretty good. I'm going to have a shuttle get us as much as it can. Huge. Fulfilled Promise is also huge. I'm going to fail this, probably. Although I got Fulfilled Promise, which gives us +2 morale. Can I sit on this? How many cycles would I be sitting on this? I'd be sitting on this for 15 cycles. It greatly reduces the amount that we have. I could do it for a few cycles. In 2 cycles, these are going to be fixed. Yeah, let's try that. At least it means the morale's going up for a little bit. This is actually absurdly good for us if we get the high roll here. That's absurdly good for us. Oh, what's this? Captain, I've noticed crew morale could use a lift. I propose a grand banquet for everyone in the mess hall. It would be a wonderful opportunity for the crew to relax and reconnect. It requires significant use of our food replicator rations and some fresh produce, but I'm certain the boost to crew spirit would be immeasurable. No. Yeah. No. You do something that uses our duranium. Sorry, I just read this and my mind broke. We picked up a desperate distress signal from a remote Class M moon. Sensors indicate a makeshift shelter with a handful of life forms inside, low on supplies. I don't really want to offer them our food, which means I guess I have to let them join our crew. No, I have to offer them. I have to offer them the food. Unfortunately. Yeah, at least it gave us morale, but the problem with not offering them the food is that they would join our crew, which would then decrease the amount of rooms that we had, or people we had in rooms, which would then mean that we have less morale, which then means that we're not fulfilling our morale promise even with the replicator rations on. Okay. Well, let's head over here. I'm going to go to this one. It's only 4 cycles away. Oh my, we are incredibly lucky. I'm going to use the shuttle here. I got the 500, or the 400 as it ended up being. I think we might actually, like, get out of this alive. Which is crazy. For faces, I have to do faces first, I think, right? In the system, because then it gets me to travel around. So I think I'm going to go there first. Also, lots of deuterium, which is great because we can't go via this one anymore because it's got nothing in it. So we're going to have to do the 10 cycle jump to the next one if we want to go to it, which we do. Okay, 7 cycles straight over here. That will at least fulfill this mission as well while we're doing it. Crew is very happy about Fulfilled Promise. I love that. Look at that. Look at that. Morale is fixing itself. Okay, so now we're using the food there. What's next for us here? Sick bay. Everybody's cured, which is great. I do need to build the biolab. Don't get me wrong. I know I need to build the biolab. I know it's vitally important for us to build the biolab. I'm hugely aware. The problem is I can't do anything that causes us a morale issue. Which means that we've got our hands tied a little bit in terms of what I can do. We're going to run out of food soon. Oh, there's a little food here. Maybe now is the time to build this biolab. I'm also building the biolab exactly where I wanted to build my large hydroponics bay. I know that. I'm thinking the large hydroponics bay is going to have to go down here, and it's going to take that long for us to get it. But, you know, we're on a work on whatever we can kind of basis here. Could build this as well. Another battery compartment would be good. Anyway, this is the time for us to save. We're happy with our current situation. We save. Then, bases. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Finding treasure to lift. Lieutenant Torres' voice is coming over the comm. She's sounding excited. She's discovered magnesite deposits on this planet and wants to take a closer look, as this magnesite could improve the stability of Voyager's warp core. How do we proceed? Agree. An excellent idea, Lieutenant Torres. Get ready, we'll beam you down. Now we have Lieutenant Lanny, who's back here. Okay, and we have to wait 5 cycles. 2 cycles there. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Continue to hunt the animals, which can be a morale down, but in this case, is a huge amount of food up. How much does it... I just realized another thing I didn't check. After saying I should check it, it uses 8 energy to have a biolab running. Yeah, it's going to be a problem. This is on the right thing, right? Yeah, we just happen to be generating 14 morale per cycle. Okay. I wasn't used to generating morale. We'll just take the safe option here. Again, there's no real great rush for us to get duranium. Let's head back to Avery 3. Biolab finished. Morale goes up for finishing the biolab. I'm now a little over, but I have 20 cycles of battery energy that I can use here. Yeah, okay. Use the 20 cycles of battery energy then. Continue. The away team isn't responding, Captain. No comm signal either. They're probably still underground. The magnesite in the planet's crust could be blocking our sensors. What about this? Vanished. The away team's last known location was near a cave system, clearly marked on Voyager's initial scans. Could this be where B'Elanna and her team disappeared? This is the cave system they explored as it appeared in our initial geological scan. Shifting ground. Voyager's sensors reveal a puzzling anomaly. The cave system near the away team's last known location has changed. Tunnels shifted, openings disappeared. There's no logical explanation for this geological instability. Our initial scans didn't indicate any tectonic activity. Maybe they're traps, Captain. I'd like to send a team down to investigate. And what will prevent them from getting lost, Commander? Breadcrumbs. Ensign? We could deploy customized transponders along the team's path. They'll maintain a transporter relay in case of an emergency beam out. Do it. Good idea, Ensign. Make it happen. Okay, so now we have to craft this, which we have enough to do. Okay, I was also... That's good. I was also thinking we should save before we head back, which is perfect, because we're going to have to. Or, like, we're going to have to leave and then come back, so that's fine. Head over here. Yeah, let's use the shuttle. It's not like it'll be destroyed or anything. Say optimistically. 3 cycles away, this is going to take 3 cycles. Perfect time to save. Okay. Now, we're not going to reload if things don't necessarily go... It's only if we choose an option that's, like, actually terrible. As in... And it's not because of a random chance. It's just because the option's terrible. That's when I'm thinking I'll reload if we need to. But for now, I just want to have the save in case, basically. Right. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Away team. Good opportunity for us to get a lot of resources as well. Chakotay, love that you're going, along with Tuvok. Who else is going on this trip? Combat. We know that we can't do combat for every option. Why? Our stats will just go down too low. So one of these is going to probably have to be diplomacy. Which means that we should take Neelix or Telek. On a meta level, we should think about Telek. Because Neelix might not be with us. But he's worse at it. Alright, I choose Telek. Let's go. Captain, we're inside the caves. No sign of B'Elanna and the others. Okay, let's use our Maquis experience to track them. We get this, huge amount of food and morale. Great. Chakotay's tracking skills pay off and he quickly realizes a fight took place. The team follows the tracks. Captain, we found a door behind a force field. Orders? So I can double shoot it, but that means that we need Telek to use his diplomacy on the next one. I can single shoot it, but it's risky. But it would mean that Chakotay would be available for the next one, and you could double diplomacy it. That's a tough one. I think we take the like 80% or 90% chance. Yeah. The team sets their phasers to maximum power and concentrates the beams at the force field, overloading it. They enter undetected. Okay. Captain, we entered an alien facility. There are disfigured guards all over the place. Orders? Stun them? Or convince them? Okay. If I convince... That gives me crew? I don't want crew. Don't give me crew. Get out of here. The away team convinces the guards that they have come as medical ambassadors. The guards let them past. Hey, we get morale and we get science. Captain, it's a prison. There are Starfleet uniforms among the prisoners. Fire at will? Yeah, fire at will. Blasting, the away team opens the prison cells where they discover 2 B'Elannas, 1 human and 1 Klingon. They have no time to waste, they beam back to Voyager. Okay. I think that was pretty good. That was reasonably successful, I would say. Yeah. Okay. Doctor, is B'Elanna alright? Well, one of them is. Divided. 2 B'Elannas lie in sickbay, 1 human, the other Klingon. The crew gazes in bewilderment. How can one person be split into 2 separate beings? How? Captain, the aliens that captured us are Vidian. They suffered from a flesh-eating disease called the phage, so they experimented on us. They separated us. Is that what she said previously? I'm wondering, because we never actually met the Vidians in the previous sector, whether this is different. Because she's explaining what the phage is again. She may have done that previously, but it's kind of interesting. They dare to lay their filthy hands on us. They will pay with their blood. What exactly happened down there? Captain, it's also... B'Elanna, what's happening, Doctor? Her human DNA is severely damaged. Extracting DNA from her Klingon half could stabilize her cellular structure. Reintegration might also be possible, restoring Lieutenant Torres' genetic composition back to her old self, so to speak. However, one mistake could kill her Klingon half, and Lieutenant Torres' body could reject the reintegration. I don't want to risk another life. I couldn't live with that. You would die for me. Courageous. But I won't accept it. We are Klingon. Extract my DNA. Okay, so it's a very low chance if you don't have regenerative fusion technology. Which we don't, and we know we get that from the other one, but it's not possible in our current setup. Okay, so we know with a 55% that we can save B'Elanna. Potentially. If it succeeds. I assume no way means that you end up with Klingon B'Elanna and no B'Elanna. I think that might have to be what we go for here. But we haven't tried it. Let's try it. This is why I made the save, basically. Is because if Klingon B'Elanna goes, "You have no honor, I am leaving," then, you know, we're going to reload. But let's see. If there is no way to save one without risking the other, I'll respect your wish. Thank you, Captain. You're doing the right thing. You give up. You're weak. I'm respecting your wish. You should too. Nush! I will remain by your side until the end. Then I will serve you the best I can in our honor. Hey, that's what I was looking for. Farewell, B'Elanna. She can't be gone. I promised her we'd make it home. Comfort him. B'Elanna was a brilliant engineer and a good friend. We'll make it back home for her sake. Helm, return to our course to the Alpha Quadrant. In memoriam, Lieutenant B'Elanna Torres. The loss of B'Elanna Torres leaves a hole in our crew. We met as adversaries, Starfleet and Maquis. But promoting her to Chief Engineer was one of the best decisions I ever made. I watched her constantly fight the conflict between her human and Klingon sides, a struggle that fueled both her fierce temper and her engineering genius. She possessed so much raw potential and unmatched talent. I feel profound regret that she died so far from home. Knowing that she fought so hard, only to miss finding peace back on Earth, is a tough burden for me to carry, and a loss for all of Voyager. We get failed on the mission? That doesn't seem fair. We came out with the same number of crew we went in with. Just, they're different crew. Okay, well, we have B'Elanna Klingon, who I guess will set up in the workshop. Yeah. Well, she's another person who's good at combat. I guess is good for us. I was wondering, if I build a second... I know this is immediately jumping on from that. But if we build a second battery compartment there, right? And we can charge up our battery a little bit. Like, both batteries. That might actually allow us to sit on batteries for a long time currently. That might be worth it. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm locking that in. I know last time we reloaded to save B'Elanna, but we did that last time, and now we're on our non-canon run, so let's go. Yikes. Now, this is a problem. I have no B'Elanna. Now, do we go for Talek, or do we go for Harry? We go for Talek, and we take B'Elanna Klingon for the weapon overcharge, because it is OP. I'm also tempted at some point to just try auto-resolving some of these, where it says that we're stronger.
What are your orders, Captain?
Because it might allow us to succeed, where otherwise we would not, but anyway.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Let's do this. And then I'm aiming for... Sorry, you can't see it, but I'm moving my hands to work out where we want to be shooting. We want to shoot at your shields.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
We want to shoot at your front.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Okay.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Okay.
Ability ready, Captain. An enemy is fled, Captain.
Well, this seems to be working okay. Aim for their
Moving
weapons.
to attack the front, Captain.
Although, I'm trying to zoom in. Where are we shooting? Oh, we're shooting their shields right now? Oh yeah,
Moving
get
to
them.
attack the starboard. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
That's fine.
Enemy shield ability ready, Captain.
Yep. I'm going to use a torpedo to do that. I know I'm using a ton of torpedoes in this run, but we have to. What? What do you mean, reap what you sow? Captain, I think there was an unauthorized resource withdrawal from the cargo base. The inventory levels are down, but the access logs are completely clean. Hold on, I have an idea. Correlating the timestamp with the tactical data, bingo, the depletion occurred precisely during the last Kazon ambush, more specifically at the moment they fled. I know exactly how they managed to raid us. Battle logs show their shields briefly dropped. It was their window. Target resources beamed them out, using the transporter module they stole from us. Who's surprised? Anyone? Seriously? Captain, letting them walk away with that tech was a mistake. We taught them how to shoplift from Voyager. Expect repeat customers. Well, that's just horrible. Okay, well, alright then. I hate that. Absolutely. That's horrible. I'm thinking here, 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 and then leave this this place. Okay, Captain, receiving a hail from an unidentified vessel requesting assistance. Look at how much more we can get here. I'm going to risk inviting them aboard and giving them access to stellar cartography. That's huge. I'm trying to think what I can actually drop to give ourselves a little extra. I could drop the shuttle bay while traveling. Yeah, that I can drop that to give us a little extra energy. Because I don't need it unless I'm doing an event. Let's just grab food. Let's grab the safe food. Okay. Head up here. Battery compartment is done. That's fantastic. Love to see it. I can only collect like 300, so cool. Okay, so we need to get off batteries and we need to be able to recharge them. Let's turn off the shuttle bay for now. What else can I turn off here? So I got 41 cycles here, but I want to actually charge my batteries up. Engineering? Are you not? Oh, you're not even assigned. Oh, okay. That's fine then. You know what? I can turn off my phaser control rooms while I'm traveling. There was my other phaser control room I was looking for earlier, by the way. In case you were wondering. No, but you can be attacked mid-travel, can't you? I can't turn off the well, I could turn off the hydroponics bay. For now, anything else that can be switched off? That can be switched off because it'll be fine anyway. Could switch off the holodeck, but I can't because of my energy issues. Stellar cartography can go off as well, as can the workshop. Okay, so at least we're generating 14. We can hold 180 on our 140 on our batteries. Okay. This looks interesting. Is there anywhere that we need to scan? No. Okay. Well, let's go to the one here then. Don't know what it is, but we're going. Okay. We're at 114 on batteries, which is fine. Was it cargo bay? What did I turn? Oh, I turned off my shuttle bay. That was the main one. Yeah. Is there anything I could turn off? I'm just thinking, is there anything I could actually turn off in order to get more cycles? I don't think so. Yeah, I think this is okay. Yeah, I think this is a great thing for us to do. Turn off unnecessary things while traveling between systems. Alright. Save. Yes. This is what we do now. We're a saving person. We save all the time. Okay, ship adrift in space. Let's shuttle. Okay. I mean, it is a little waste of our... Oh, wait, can I not scan these ones even though they're outside the nebula? No, I guess this nebula is technically over everything. Yeah, so we're basically just going based on faith that there's something here. So, let's go. Uranium infestation. Captain, we've got a problem. Some kind of extraterrestrial organism has gotten into our cargo bays. They're multiplying fast and devouring our uranium reserves. We're looking at a severe uranium shortage if we don't act quickly. Our attempts to stop them haven't worked. They adapt too fast. We need a new approach. Research and develop, I guess? Okay. We're only losing 3 per cycle. It's not the end of the world. So 13 cycles of development on these. Yeah. Guess get some duranium. Head over here. I love that our morale is actually going up right now. Grab that. It would be huge if we can get it into high morale, even if it's only temporary. Also, I know that I came in with great aspirations to make my ship different than last time, and I know it's greatly resembling our previous ship. I'm aware of this. I'm aware of the hypocrisy of our situation. There is absolutely nothing I can do about it. As it turns out, there are really good reasons why we made the previous ship the way we made it. Also, just realized something. I can go up to premium replicator rations, and I'm not even and I'm still using batteries. But we're really low on cycles if I do that. Do I have to just go down to emergency stuff? I don't really want to do that, because it's going to ruin our situation. Yeah, I guess I have to do it though. Really, really hope that this was food, but it's not. Let's do this. Okay. Food? Hey, it's food. We're gonna go for a shuttle. Come on. No! No, my shuttle is destroyed. Build me another one. Okay, well, it's fine. You're still working on that? Yeah, so I can't do any research on any new stuff. Basically going like just place to place, just like, nope, this is all horrible, this is horrible, this is horrible. Oh, also I guess we can do one cycle of normal food. Hey, so now you can do that. Then in here, what can I do? Increase gathered resources. It's not actually not the issue. Like, if we can get resources, that's fine. I have other issues. Saving 1 energy is surprisingly, like, tempting. Could increase our Bussard collectors, I suppose. If I went that way. All food rations increase morale. I would love to get my officers' quarter plan going. I just need a little bit to make that happen. Could go for crew quarters. I really don't want to. Like, I would really, really like to not do that. I just don't know if I have any options to not do that. We could go up here. This might be our opportunity to combat tier 2 and just try and improve the rate of fire of phasers. That would help us a little bit. That's interesting. How much is my hull for duranium? 1 duranium is 3 hull. Okay. So that is 1 for 2. So it's a worse ratio, but our duranium is getting zapped anyway by the duranium plague. So we could just do that, or we spend 20 tritanium, which we have a ton of, to repair our hull. Yeah. That seems better. Our hull is almost repaired. Let's head down here. Alright. Good use of our tritanium to immediately have that taken away from us. Vidian, huh? Okay, we have a chance against this one this time. And the chance is that we have B'Elanna Klingon.
What are your orders, Captain?
Now, B'Elanna Klingon inherently is good for us. So let's just turn off all of our engines. We don't want to go closer to it. It's inherently good right now because...
Ability ready, Captain.
It's going to continually get stronger. And the Vidian problem that we had last time is we couldn't get through their shields.
Ability ready, Captain.
Okay, turned our engines back on. Dodge.
Ability ready, Captain.
I'm just kind of shooting anywhere, but let's go for the warp core if we can. Alright, make it harder for them to hit us. Apparently we're going for their weapons. Continue on their
Moving
weapons.
to attack the starboard side, Captain.
Just try and keep your focus on whatever we're shooting.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Okay, their weapons are down. We win. Hey, this is not too bad. Analyze the animals before hunting. Well, it means we can't get the terrible result, at least. Normal food rations. $300 morale for fixing the problem. You'll love to see it. What was I going to switch off to fix our issue here? I can't remember. It wasn't the biolab, which is currently making us Baronil gel packs, of which we have 2. What's our biggest thing that we need, by the way, out of this? Because previously it was the large hydroponics bay, but we don't have space for it anymore. Is it a biolab? Is that what we want? No, sorry, not biolab. Is it a waste disassembler? You need less space for a waste disassembler. It could be there. Because 60 deuterium per cycle actually... Oh, sorry, it's per 10 cycles, so it's 6 deuterium per cycle. That helps us a lot. It's not the fix for all of our issues, though. I mean, nothing is, but... yeah. The problem I have is I have nowhere to put it without doing another life support. And if we do another life support, that's going to cost us the energy to have that life support running. I guess I've still got this room over here as well I should clear out. Just while we're thinking about things. I could put another phaser thing here as well if I wanted to, but we can't really power it. Maybe our next thing is upgrading this. I don't have the dilithium anymore. Maybe upgrading that is better, and then we try and fix our deuterium problem via 2 life supports down here. I'm thinking about it. Just going through the options. So if we fix these 2 life supports down here, how much do they cost? How much does a life support cost in terms of energy? It scales from each one. So these won't cost too much in terms of energy. Do that. How much extra is it for the next one? It's another 12, right? So it's another 12 to get to the next one. We could put a waste disassembler down here and it could generate 6. Okay, let me go back up here to the or to this spot. Waste disassembler. So these generate 6 and they use... Wait, there's 6 dilithium, but 6 dilithium is equal to how much energy? 6 dilithium is equal to 30 energy. So that means that we end up with a net... Sorry, I'm just going back to it. So that means it's a net 16 energy for having a waste disassembler. If I go for 2, that uses 28 more. 28 more energy. We'd be generating 60 energy per cycle. And that's a 3x3. Okay. So here's my pitch. I repair these 2 life supports. I put 2 waste disassemblers down here. They then pay for themselves. They pay for the entire upgrade from tier 2 to tier 3, so we end up in the exact same situation we are now, except we have more energy. I think that works. As long as these don't use more than 16 energy between them, which they won't, because this one uses this one is like cost 9 and it's like much bigger. So if these both use like 4, we'd still end up ahead. Actually, it would have to be 32 for it to not add up. Yeah. This is fine. This is a good strategy. Okay, it's going to cost us a lot to make this happen, but I think it's a good strategy. I need the dilithium, though. We need the dilithium before we think about that. Okay, I'm about to run out of battery. I could turn off one of my phaser control rooms, maybe? That doesn't sound sensible. Could turn off my torpedo launch bay. We wouldn't be generating the batteries then, though. Stellar cartography right now is useless, right? Yeah, this is pretty useless, but... Oh, I could turn off the shuttle bay as well. That's what I turned off last time. Ah, yeah. Turn off the engineering office. Turn off the workshop. Well, workshop can go off anyway. Engineering office could go off. That's fine. It's just finding whatever I can save in terms of energy. Like what? Like every tiny little bit. I guess this is technically doing nothing right now. Although, yeah, I don't want to cap out on the duranium we have. This doesn't do anything right now, so we'll turn it off for this second in time. What's this one do? Yeah, it's probably worth having on. Okay. Well, I'm happy that I didn't turn off the extra
What are your orders,
phaser.
Captain?
Yes, I'm aware of energy management. That's what I'm doing right now. It's like, do you want to know about energy management? I'm like, no, I turned off my engines deliberately so I don't move closer to this thing.
Ability ready, Captain.
That forces it to have to turn back towards me.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Okay. This is fine.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Sorry. Revisualizing where it is. Okay. It's not coming closer to me. I'm just going to continue increasing the damage of my weapons. If you're not going to come closer to me, I'm not going to fight you. It does not bother me if you don't come and fight me. I'll just increase the damage of my weapons.
Ability ready, Captain.
Never did they expect such a tactic as just sitting still. Okay. I'm ready. The moment it gets in range, I'm ready to go. But until then, I'm going to increase my damage.
Ability ready, Captain.
Because it stacks. This is actually funny. I didn't realize the AI would just break like this. If you turn off your engines, they physically can't reach you. Oh wait, they're about to reach me. I think they're in range
Ability
now.
ready, Captain.
There we go. They're in range. Okay, go for their warp
Moving
core.
to attack the front, Captain.
Turn on our engines. Make it
Enemy
hard for them
shields
to hit
destroyed,
us.
Captain.
Wow. That is absurdly efficient.
An enemy is surrendered. Ability ready, Captain.
I don't know if I can do that in the future. That's
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
that's too good. But also, this is an example of how good
Enemy
the
shields
Balana
destroyed, Captain.
Klingon buff is. I knew it was good. I didn't know it was that good, but like seeing that in action is incredible. Okay, that is something incredible for us to remember. Okay, well, let's keep going. Our new shuttle is ready. Wonderful. Oh, I was gonna say, well, time to send it out to die, but no, we'll do this instead. All right, back in here. I'm out of food. I mean, what do you want me to do about it? Improved phaser fire rate. Would love that. I can get that very soon. Yeah, I know I'm in a nebula. Oh, interesting. That said I couldn't scan. I just realized earlier it said I couldn't scan inside the nebula. It meant I can't scan anything outside the nebula while I'm inside the nebula as well. Oh, I see. Anyway, we have a nice 4 slot here, which I don't know what I'm doing with it, but I thought we should make it anyway. Oh, there's no point doing this because I'm full. So no point wasting it. It's unlikely we'll come back, but, you know, there's no point wasting it for no reason. I have to try this. I got my dilithium. Fantastic. Upgrade the warp core. Let's go. Okay, we're getting there. What do I need here? Workshop, shield generator, or disruptor array control. Okay. I always forget that you can just do this. You can just go and leave and come back for a lot of these. Nice. Also, you know what? This is time for another save. I'm feeling confident, so therefore we should save, because we should save. Well, you get what I'm meaning. I should save while I'm feeling like we're in a good situation, instead of saving when we're in a terrible situation. Right, main engineering has been upgraded. That's fine. Now we can upgrade this. The other thing is we can do what we were doing at the end of the previous tier, or the end of the previous run, which is upgrade to tier 3. Let your batteries recharge, and then stick yourself back down to tier 2 or tier 1, right? We can do that continually if we want to. I don't know if we want to yet, but it's an option. Right. Let's do this. Also, I just want to check what this was. Oh, this looks like a Vidian ship or something. Oh no, that's a Kazon ship. Okay. Head up here. Oh, I have enough to improve my phaser fire rate. Which is a free upgrade, basically. As in, like, it's an upgrade we don't have to pay any extra for. Do I want to? Give out food rations for 10 cycles. So it's like, what, 30 deuterium for 10 cycles? Yeah, I think we say yes. And we give it out. This is a huge get, given what we just asked for. That's huge. Oh yeah, my engineering office is off. That's why I'm not repairing my hull. Makes sense. Yep. I knew that. Do we want to start repairing these now? Yes. Because they take a while to repair. I would like you to give me food deposits. Oh, thank you. Well, that fixes that. Wait, premium replicator rations didn't count? Or did I never activate those? Okay, I don't know. Maybe I must not have clicked the activate button on those. That's the only answer I can come up with. Okay, that's fine. Crew can be injured. Voyager sensors detect a debris field rich in deuterium. Most of the material lies beyond the ship's safe reach due to dense drifting wreckage that could damage Voyager. A shuttle mission is needed to collect all the resources safely. Alright. The shuttle collects resources one moment, then vanishes from sensor readings the next. No distress call, no warning, no trace remains. Initiations. This must be related to an episode. Initiate scans for any sign of the shuttle. The crew might be in danger. Wait, is this the episode with Chakotay and the young Kazon? Where he's going through his initiation and he captures Chakotay? It might be. Deeper scans reveal signs of attack matching familiar Kazon ship's signatures. While analyzing a possible flight route, the suspected vessel suddenly appears. Hail the Kazon ship and ask for the shuttle crew's whereabouts. The Kazon vessel stays silent, ignoring Voyager's hail. Its weapons begin to charge. Okay.
What are your orders, Captain?
My orders are that you shoot their weapons, but
front, Captain.
Turn off your stuff. I think this one will actually come towards us.
Ability ready, Captain.
I love that we just kind of drift to an angle and then just stop. Okay. I'm happy when they come to us. I think when we shouldn't use this is when they are not even going to come towards us. I think then it seems like it's like not okay. But I think that waiting for them to come to us is perfectly reasonable. I think that's strategy. I think that breaking the AI is not strategy.
Ability ready, Captain.
If that makes sense. Okay.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
We got him. The Kazon ship surrenders and flees, but before doing so, it lets the crew return to Voyager. Oh, so probably not meant to be related to that one, I guess, or to that episode. Okay, sure. Just go for the safe option here. What am I using my deuterium for? I actually can't remember. The biolab? Yeah, biolab uses it. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Life support done. My morale is now dropping all the time. Let's repair the next life support. Let's go. Improved phaser rate of fire is done. I don't know, like all of these are really good. I think maybe rotate shield frequency is good, but torpedo shield penetration has benefits as well. I'm aware I'm in a nebula. Thank you. Ooh, shuttle. Don't get destroyed. Don't get destroyed. There we go. Carry on. Fulfilled promise. Wonderful. Oh, actually, I'm happy to continue feeding you food, actually. Let's grab ourselves dilithium. Isn't it the next sector that reduces your max warp core to 3, or is it the sector after that? It might be the sector after that that reduces it to tier 3. So we might have as much dilithium as we need for a while. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm very happy about our current situation. Do we want to head back here and get this? It's 8 cycles away? Not really. No. Although, wait a second, what do I need for my waste disassemblers? So these give me titanium. That gives me titanium as well. Those 3 won't. My waste disassemblers in my spare slot that I have here. They cost 40. Yeah, it's not going to be an issue. The issue is going to be the 5 Bioneural gel packs. But if we can get waste disassemblers going, we can get to the next tier for basically free. Also, this only costs 3. Yeah, so that's going to be fine. This will cost 3 as well. Okay. So we have a plan, we have a way forward, and I think we have the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.